All right, Jason, this might take a little while. I said I was only going to do the banner header up here, and I would do the background for you too to show you that. Okay, first thing, let's just do the background. I started making an HTML page for you. I mean, just making an HTML page. I made the color. When you're doing the background, you want to go with the darkest color here, down the bottom. You don't want to start with the top. Like Double Identity, you have a image that goes across. What is that? That would be X. Y would be up and down, and then Z would be coming at us. So you want to get this color right here. You get the color picker, and then you click on that color right there. You snag the color, and then you go into your CSS background color, and you put it in there, save it, refresh. There you go, there's your color. Now we need to make that background image. Let's do that quickly. I'm going to take my crop tool, and I'm going to crop straight down. See how thin that is? Press enter, file, save for web. And 73, that's fine. I mean, we can go smaller than that, 50, so it compresses smaller. Click save. It's going to ask me where to save, I hope. I made a new little JSON folder here with your index, your images, and your CSS. Where's Photoshop? Hello. Hello, where's Photoshop? Did it just save it onto my desktop? Let's see. Strange. File, save for web. Where did it save? Let's do it again. Save. Where is the save? There we go. Save this on in my JSON folder. JSON images. We're going to call it just background. bg.jpg. Save. All right. So background image URL dot dot dot. Is it dot dot or no? It's dot dot / images dot bg.jpg, because what we're doing is we're coming out of the CSS folder. That's the dot 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 going into the images folder. And there's our bg.jpg. Then I want it to repeat X. Go across. Background repeat X. So it goes across the page and it doesn't do anything else, just goes across the page. So now let's see what our image here is doing. Let's refresh. Where is it? Oh, I need to save my page. Command S to save the CSS and refresh. There we go. There's our graphic. Great. Nice. Beautiful. That's nice. It looks really nice. Let me make this a little smaller again so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go back to Photoshop and Command Z, Command Alt Z, go back to where I started. Alright, so I'm just going to image duplicate. That's what I do all the time. Image duplicate in Photoshop so I can mess with this one. I'm going to get my slice tool, and what am I going to do? You know what I can do? What we're going to do here is we have one div up here. This cake image goes over both of these. What I'm going to do is make this an image, that purple and blue. That purple and blue is just an image. Now I don't have your PSD, so this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to snag just a little bit of this information here. Do a Command J, Command T. There we go. That's what I need. I'm just going to crop this image here. Make sure I've got it right area. See how close I get in there? There we go. Press enter. Image size is 980 by 163. I write that down, 163, because your content is already let me see, what is the content? The content is 980. That's good size. Let's go to my here and let's copy body. I'm going to write content. container dot container. You want the class, right? And then I want the background color to be white for all of these for the container, and then we're going to put stuff on top of that, right? We don't have to do white behind the container anymore. Container, good. Width, you already have this stuff. I just need to re-put it in pixels. Save, and then my HTML, I need to put in a div class. Container, close the div. I need this over and over and over again, right? Copy that. I'm going to put the header in there. See, I'm not a good speller, or I am, but my fingers don't work properly. Okay, and I'm going to put this down here so I have it. I'm going to get rid of this, but I want this code so I can just copy paste because I'm always making divs. Right, save that. Container is going to be, let's go back to refresh. I don't see, oh, I can see it, barely see it. Let's make the container black so you can see it for now. What happened? Did I spell it right? Did I spell it wrong? Background dash color. Oh, I love CSS. Refresh. Why is it not working? I'm already having problems doing it myself. I should have used your code, just stuck it in there. Container, header, container, background color with 980. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I need to wake up. I need some coffee. With 980. Oh, I didn't give it a height because I don't have anything in it yet. Let's just give it a height for really quick to make sure that the damn thing is working. 100 pixels. Save, refresh. There we go. It was there. I'm not going crazy. Everything was right. I have to get rid of the width, the height now, and put this back to white. All right, save. Index page. All right, in the header, let's go back to this. We gotta get rid of that blue down there. Like the music. Okay, cool. All right, file, save for web. This is gonna be your header background image. So we can save that in your images folder as header underscore BG. Copy that, save it. Let's go back to your CSS, and I'm just going to throw this right there, copy this background image, put that there, and then put this right here. Save. Why is it underlined? Refresh. We got to give, oh, that's the container. We don't want to put it in the container, right? We want to put that in the header. I'm sorry, I told you, I said I need my coffee. It's early in the morning. Save that with 980, that's fine. Now, I need to put a height to this one though. What did we say it was? 163? Refresh. There it is. It's not centered yet, so let's go to the container. Do margin. 0 pixels on top and bottom, and auto for centering on left and right. Oops. Oh, or 0. 0. Save. Let's refresh. It'll center now. Yeah. How about top and bottom? Why didn't it do 0 pixels? Margin 0 pixels. Let's do that for the body content. Body, margin, 0 pixels, not auto. We want 0 all the way around. Save, refresh. Now I'll get rid of this part right there. Yeah. up. That's right. All right, we got our header working. Now we just need to put our information in there. So inside the header, we need a dot header left, or let's say logo. I'm just going to copy this and paste it 2 more times. Let's look at our images. Let's go back in time. Go back to where we started here. I want to get the logo. I want to get this phone number, and I want to get this navigation. Okay, so I'm just going to snag this logo here. Now you can use this as a PNG, see-through PNG, but you can do it this way too. File, save for web. I'm going to call this just logo. Now, why did I make this an image and not just leave it in the background header.bng? Because I want to make it a link to the home page. Let me go back. Let me go here, HTML, inside the header. Oops. I want to put a new class. I want to do a class of logo or header logo. Is that what I wrote? Then I want to do 2 more. I want to do header underscore, we could write phone number, phone, and then the other one would be header nav. How's that? Header phone, header nav. All right, header phone. See how I'm not using left and right? I'm a little more particular now, because now we know what we're doing. You can make up all your own stuff. Header logo, right? Header logo. All right. So inside of these, I want to do a background color, and logo. Let's say I want to do green, and for the phone, I want to do red. And for the navigation, I want to do, let's just do black. I don't want to do purple or pink because it's already there. Now these aren't going to show because they're not big enough yet. There's nothing in them. So I'm going to write logo here. I'm going to write phone here. I'm going to write nav here so I can see what I'm doing. Let's go to the browser, refresh. Okay, I got logo, phone. And they all look like they're all going across the page because I haven't given them the width yet, right? So I'm going to take my width and paste, paste, paste. That width of that logo is like 150 to 200 pixels. I'm just going to write 100 pixels on every one of these things because I want you to see what they're doing. Refresh. There they are. Oh, I said 1,000. Oops. See how it came outside? And there we go. And then I want to float them. I want to float. Left. Oops. Make sure you do the coding right. Left. Paste. Paste. And then we need to have a dot clear both, clear both. Save, refresh, and yeah, they're floating now. Now we got to right clear both, div, copy, paste, clear both. And now your header is done. Well, we got to go in and put some information and stuff, but let's see, refresh. Everything is looking, oh, there's the nav. Wait a second. Oh, ha, wrote nav right here. Get rid of nav. Save, refresh. All right, we're almost there. go to CSS, and for our logo, we need we're going to go to HTML. Sorry about that. In our HTML here, pull this a little further away. We're going to do image source equals. We don't have to do the ... because we're in HTML right now. We're right here, and we want to go inside the images folder, so we don't need the ... We're going to just write images folder / logo.jpg, save, and refresh our browser. Where's the browser? Refresh. Ba-bam! Okay, our green went down here because our clear both is going on and didn't push down, and we have our black here. Why is that bigger? Why is that? See, that's why I wanted to take the cake and put a PNG, a see-through background, so this wouldn't happen. This little line, there's a tiny little line right there that's messed up. But you see what I'm doing. You're getting my jiv, what we're doing here, you know. / there we go. We need to have that / at the end for XHTML. Let's say that, refresh. Okay, that didn't work, but that is a div inside of this div inside of a div inside of a div. It's an inception, div inception. All right, we're gonna put our phone number and our navigation. I'm gonna slice. This is the easiest way to do this part. Just crop these individually. File, save for web. Save. I'm going to call that one Facebook. Save. Go back. Twitter. File, save for web. Save. Twitter. Go back in time. What's that number? 888. I'm going to write that right near your phone. 888-575-2235. Then I'm going to put an image source, 2 of them, before that number. This is where it's going to get a little out of hand. I'll put it on a different layer here. 2 images. We're going to do, one is Facebook, and one is Twitter. Phone number, save, and let's refresh. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's probably down here in the green. We gotta fix that. Header, logo, phone. What are we doing here? Images, header _ bg.jpg. Header, we got the header. Logo, width 100 pixels. Okay, what was the width of that logo? Let's open that up. 216/164. And we had made the header 163, right? Oh, Jesus. That's why that little 1 pixel purple came down. 216 width. Header logo, 216. Save. And refresh. There we go. It was hiding the red in the All right, so now we have to get that number to come up here to the right. We need to make the width longer for the phone. So width for the phone, let's say 400. Let's go crazy. Oops, refresh. Oh yeah, now we get to text align to the right. Styles, phone, text. Line, right, save, refresh, awesome. Now we just need to get this to come over here to the right. So how about float right? Save, refresh. Oops. There we go. And we could get this black one to come down here. That's looking good. We just need to make that text bigger and stuff. Hit nav, float right. Look at this magic. Refresh. All right, now we need to push it down because it's underneath, or it's right next to it, right? See? Float right. How about margin? I want that black to come down here. That's why I colored these things so you can see what's going on. Take that black and bring it down here. Let's say 100 pixels first. 100 pixels on top, 0 on right, 0 on bottom, and 0 on left. Save and refresh. That black should come down, right? Yeah. And it needs to come over here. Huh. So this is the fun. 100 pixels, 0, 0, 0. Why is it doing that? Let's see. Phone. Text align right. Let's do text align right too on this one too. Float right. Oops. Text align right. Sorry. Save. Let's make this red or green now because it's hard to see what's in there. There we go. I can see the word nav now. Let's do this. Let's put the navigation in there. Come on. Oh, spinning wheel of death. Bring that up a little bit, and we're going to do a home. We're going to do a features, portfolio, our story, our blog, contact, save. Let's see what that looks like. Refresh. Gotta make it wider. It's on that line right there. I don't know why it's doing that. I gotta figure that out. Or I gotta figure out how to push and pull a little differently. Sorry this is taking so long. But you're getting the gist on how to pull things around, right? Put that over there. We'll put these on their own lines too. Doesn't matter if we do this; it's not going to make it look different in the web design. I refreshed it. Save, yeah. Okay, so CSS styles. Let's say the width is 400 too. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Hey, it went down. Went too far. Let's bring it back up again. Look at that. I made the width wider and it went in the right spot. Margin on the top, let's do 75. Let's do 60 because I want to make that text bigger. And there we go. Text should be black, right? Okay. All right, everything is almost in the right spot now. Where's that green coming from? Is that green coming from there? If I take the green away, let's see. Ah, that green is from there. That's interesting. No, that was the green. I took the green away from the header logo. That was from the header logo. It was coming out at the bottom of that. So that's good that we got rid of that. Okay, good. Then just for quickie, let's go over here and let's put a anchor tag on the image logo index.html and then put a closing A tag and refresh. Now when I hover over it, you'll see down here in the address bar that it goes to my index page. If I click it, it goes to my index page. So if I'm on any other page, click on the header logo, and that takes me back to the index page. Yay! So let's take these here and paste it on my Facebook and my Twitter. Let's copy, and then let's put that here and here, and then let's put right here http://www.facebook.com, and let's copy that and paste it here. Instead of Facebook, we're going to write Twitter, right? Then I'm going to do target equals underscore blank, because I want external websites to open up in a new window. Don't want them going away from my website. Save it, refresh. Let's click on Twitter. Look at that, it opens up in a new window. Let's click on Facebook. Look at that, it opens up in a new window. Great, wonderful, they work. Let's get rid of the red now. The CSS, phone, red, gone. Nav green, let's make that red for now. Save, refresh, because I want to see what this is doing. I'm going to style that bigger later, but that looks good, right? Home features, yada yada yada. What's next? We need to style it. So nav. Since they're all going to be hyperlinks, let's do a tag space a text align float right with 400. I don't need any of that. I just need the margin, because we're going to do a margin on the right side at about, we don't want to do a margin on top, we want to do a margin on the right of the words by 20 pixels. So that means I'm going to have a margin over here. The words are going to go to the left, and there's going to be 20 pixels between each one of them when I put an A tag on the nav words. It won't work yet. Let me see. Refresh. See, it didn't work yet. But if I come back here and let me get this A tag here, and put one here, one here, one here, one here, one here. It's good to know shortcut keys. Control C, Control V. Copy the closing A tag, and then put that here, 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 here. Get rid of this space. And this one's going to go to features. This one's going to portfolio. This one's going to story. This one's going to blog. And this one's going to contact. Save, refresh, let's see what happens. But bam, now I need to make this wider. CSS, background width, nav, let's say 600. Save, refresh. Probably need to go a little wider than that. Let me do 700. Refresh. See how I'm using the color in the div to find out how wide I'm going and where I'm going. You know, where the placement is and everything like that. Now you'll notice everything right here looks purple and blue. The purple ones are the ones that I visited. The blue ones I haven't gone to yet. So let's give the nav a color black. And text decoration. You want, oops, it's funny, I'm making HTML my CSS, haha. We're going to do none for text decoration. Save, refresh. There we go, we have no underlines for it. But I want it to underline when I get there, so let's copy this one, paste, and put colon, hover, text decoration, underline, save. Margin and color black is fine, unless you want it to be a different color, like you want it to be a white. Let's see what happens. refresh. Now when I hover over it, I have an underline and it turns white. Let's get rid of, no, let's do the text font family. I don't know what font you're using. It's a serif, because it looks like you're doing serif up here, right? I don't know what serif it is, but it'll go Times New Roman when I do that probably. Oh, it already is Times New Roman. I'm a dumbass. Sorry. But let's write italic. Let's see if that works. So it italicizes. No, it didn't do that. Well, it's not hurting anything, so let's leave that there for a second. Let's do size. Font size. Let's do 150% from what it is right now. There we go, buddy. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit more. Let's do our margin at 75. Refresh. Now we're talking. Let's get rid of that red. Refresh. Now, what do you say, right? Let's do the phone number, the phone, font size. Let's do 150 there too. Let's refresh. Great. What if we made that phone number white? There we go. We want to make that number bigger. Let's make it 200. Beautiful. Let's put padding on the right by 20 pixels, because I want, see this padding right here? I want this, I want the 5 to come over to the left. We did top is 0, right is 20, bottom and left is 0. Refresh. Bam. There we go. Starting to look like your website, right? And then after that, we do, we bring, this is the container, right, div, and this is the container closing div. So bring this down. You got to clear both right here. And then do the next div. The next div would be, I'm going to bring this over a tab because I want this header to be, oops, a little too far. This one right there. This is going to be the banner, right? Save, and then you do your banner, right? There's your banner. It'd be nice to have a tasty tagline, wouldn't it? So it looks cool. White. Make it, let's say, for now, Times New Roman, and I'm going to italicize it. There we go. Tasty tagline. Okay, you can't see it, so we might have to put a slight effect on it. Don't like that. I'm going to bring the size to 0. I'm going to bring the distance back. So just, there we go. So I got the opacity at 75. Let me bring it up to 100 to see what that does. Distance is 1, size and spread are 0. Looks like the light is coming from over here, from the left to the right. So that's where I want my angle to be for my text, for my shadow. That black might be too harsh. Click on the color. Let's get a purple, a dark purple. Okay, and then do normal here for the blend mode. See how you can see that dark purple there now? Haha, tricks. That looks tasty. Click OK, and file, save for web. Save. banner. Save. Let's go back to my. We don't put anything. Well, we can. We'll just do the right here, the image source. So we don't have to do any CSS for this. Ha! Isn't that great? Save. Refresh. Bam! There's the banner. Bam! That little white space right there. White space right here. That's the container. So then you put the next thing in there. Copy. Oops, I'll copy this one. And then bring this over again. Paste. And then you do the content area. Refresh. Just keep on going. Get your footer next. Push this down a little bit. Push one of these, each one of these down just a little bit to get them away from each other. Save, refresh. There you go. And you just keep working it. All right, brother? Brother? Jason, I hope you succeed.